Hey, I'm butting in to tell you a couple things that are very important before this video starts. Number one, the sound is fucking messed up. I'm sorry, it just is. As you can see now, I fixed it by now, but this was like 2 weeks ago, so I'm just gonna let that be. Secondly, I accidentally left a Flashback Friday logo in there. It's my bad. I just forgot to hit the button during this recording session. Therefore, it's gonna say Flashback Friday, but it's not actually Flashback Friday. Flashback Friday. That's really hard to say a bunch of times. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. I will see you all next time I see you. Goodbye, everybody. Hello, welcome back to Teacher X. Hi, I'm Ddog, a teacher. My class about playing music videos. I'm also acting on my channel. The next song up is Kim Joong. I said the next song, but it's the first song of the recording session. I don't have a lot of songs for this recording session. I have like 2, and then I'm gonna have to see how many other things I can pull off of like Spotify and Reddit. Never go to the K-pop Reddit. And then like other things. Maybe I'll go to BlueSky and see if there's anything there. However, I do want to point out that this person is a person we have done before, even though the name looks unfamiliar. Kim Joong is from the TVXQ split from a long time ago, where we had Max and Yuno go to one. Well, then we had Junsu, Jejung, and then someone else go to the other. I don't remember that third person's name, but I do know that we've listened to him before back when they were doing their Japanese release sometime last year. Then their name on that was J-Jun. So there's that, which is also just, Jejun, but, stylized differently. I don't know what to expect from this. When I researched what I did research, and the last time we heard them, it was much more of a rocking feel. I don't know if that's what we're going to get this time around. I do know, however, that my sound is still sometimes messed up, and I just hope that you can hear me the entire time. If my sound for this is messed up, I apologize. So we're going to go ahead and hop into it. If you liked this video, click the like button, which is good about myself. Comment and subscribe. We're on the road to 2K. So many things I had to say. What is we rock? Question mark? I'm gonna say question mark rock. And I don't know if we're gonna get anything else after that. Also, I have no idea how loud I am. Still seems like I'm peaking. Still feel like I need to go down just a smidgen more. There. This is not rock. This is ballad, if I've ever heard one. Do we have captions for this? Possibly. I think it's Korean caption stuff. God, that voice is pretty. I'm a sucker for a ballad. We know this. Like, he's not singing very strongly, but he's singing very, well, he's not singing very loudly, but he's singing very strongly. It's very emotional. It's a lot of the trembles in the voice that's fun to hear. Not that part, though. It's a nice low note. Ooh. Little bit of movement, a little bit of momentum. We're building to something. The strings are pretty in the background as well. I like this. I like that he's falling down notes. Pretty. It's very good falsetto too. Also, I'm gonna assume that you can hear the shit I'm saying. Oh man, OBS, I need you to work, please. Yeah, right now it's super loud. Oh well. I love his range. He has lots of high notes that are very pretty, but he also has a lot of low notes that are good too. It's a very minimal instrumental. It's great. Ooh. Bridge is pretty. Those notes he did, very pretty. Ah, yes, study the egg. I don't know what it's gonna hatch into. Ooh, low note. Ooh, love that you stayed in low note. It's warm. It's a warm tone. Very pretty. Bum, 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 bum. The stress syllables in that, giving it a lot of movement and intensity forward. It's very pretty. Oh, sorry, music video shenanigans happening. Did your egg hatch? Or was that the end of the song and I just didn't know? Oh, that was just the end. That was just the end of what it was. Wow, was not expecting that. Can I hear the end of the actual song first? Is that... I wish I knew what he was talking about. I wish I looked up the lyrics to this. I thought it would have English. Like, I thought it would have the English subtitles on it. Oh. Man, it almost makes me think that, like... I like when songs end abruptly sometimes, because a lot of times when you get like a dance type song, you'll have like a final chorus, but then it will just cut off because it would be like the end of the song. This one, it feels unfinished in a good way. Like it feels like he should keep going and keep singing and stuff, but he doesn't. And honestly, to be able to achieve that sort of thing in a 4-minute long song, because it was basically is great. Like it didn't feel super, it didn't feel boring at all. It didn't feel slow. It didn't feel like it was in the mud. Yes, it was a very slow song, but it was very poignant in the words that it's using, in the phrases and the syllables and whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. The point is, it was very fun on the ears. He was doing different things throughout the song when, like, sometimes he would do low notes that were really neat and that were very close to the microphone and intense, but then sometimes he would do, like, falsetto-y stuff. Or he would keep his range in the very high part, which having distinctive little spots like that throughout a ballad makes me feel very good, because then I can just like listen to this. Having something like this is the type of ballad that even though it is not in English at all whatsoever, I would still want to sing along to it, because the actual phrases he's saying, like the sounds, the syllables are very repeatable even when you don't know the language. So it's very fun to sing along to if I was like, you know, kind of just fucking chilling in a car on a car ride home with a nice little ballad, because usually that's when I play my ballads, is when it's like 9 o'clock at night and I'm driving home from somewhere. And being able to sing along to something like that is very, very, very fun. I really like this, even though I don't have much to say. Instrumentally wise, it's minimal. It's supposed to be minimal. The entire thing is probably based off the story that he's telling and based off of the vocals that he's singing. You want his voice to be the main showcase of this song. You don't want it to be overloaded with like dramatic stuff every now and then. There was a tiny bit of strings to underlie thing, which is good. You have a piano that's going to be following the melody with the main chords, which is great. And that's really all you need. Was there any percussion in this whatsoever? Like any drum? No. Any beat? No, not needed. It's not needed in this type of song. This type of song is much more for you to sit back, listen, and just fucking bathe in the vocal beauty of it. It's very much similar to like a song from Chen of EXO, having something from him, his vocals that are high level, just like this person is, and you get that. Especially, I love during right here, which I believe is bridge, because it's, you know, it sounds a little different. They change it to where now he's super low, and most of it, what he's singing, the key, the chords is what's different. The notes he's doing are a little bit different. I don't think it's a full ass key change modulation shit, but it's tasty. Notice that the piano also gets a little faster during this. They're doing every single note, therefore it gives it a little bit more intensity. It gives it a little bit more like movement from one thing to another. A bridge is there to move from a phrase to a chorus, and therefore, or from one chorus to another chorus. It literally brings you from the meat of the song to the outro or the ending or the bottom bun or the whatever you want to call it. And the sandwich that is a song, it gets you towards the end of it. I want to listen to it again, mostly because I'm thirsty. It's nice. And they keep it going too. That's finally when they stop. God. And like his vocal inflections is the word that's used for. It's basically the part where he sounds like his voice is going to crack, like at the end of that bridge, is very helpful with the conveying emotion in the song. It's a highly emotive. Emotive, is that a word? It's highly emotion song. So therefore, it does its job in that. Very, very lovely. Very lovely is what it is. But we're going to go into outro time. If you like this video, because it makes me feel good about myself, comment, subscribe, find me on BlueSky. If this got blocked, go watch it on Patreon. If it got blocked and you still watched it from here, like, thank you anyway. That's what happens every now and then. And then lastly, that's it. I need more things to do. There's not been a lot of stuff recently, but I do know there's at least one solo that I need to look at besides this one, and I'm going to go find it now. I will see you later today.